Yeah. Nobody walks down the aisle planning an ending. Nobody says I do, expecting goodbye. But somewhere between forever and one final swing of a judge's gavel, life makes the bass drop. White dress, a suit and a promise. Two young hearts thinking nothing could stop us. Built a little future on a handful of dreams. Never saw the cracks hiding under the seams. Pictures on the wall, every smile looked real. Never thought forever had an expiration seal. We were writing love songs without reading the cost. Never thinking someday we'd be counting what we lost. We swore we'd always choose each other every day. Never knew forever could slowly fade away. It wasn't one storm that washed us apart, just 1,000 little raindrops wearing down the heart. Life's like a lollipop, sweet until the clock stops. Kids in the middle while the tears never stop. Papers on the table, signatures get dropped, and the judge hits the wood, and life makes the bass drop. Then life makes the bass drop. They told us forever like forever don't bend. Like every fairy tale don't come with an end. The butterflies flew till real life arrived. Now we're just trying to figure out how love survives. Then life got loud and the nights got long. Little disagreements turned into who's right, who's wrong. We quit hearing hearts, started hearing pride. Standing back to back with a canyon growing wide. Now it's he said, she said, same old bullshit. Both throwing punches that nobody should hit. Trying to win a war when there's nothing left to gain. Two broken souls learning different kinds of pain. Nobody's innocent, nobody's all to blame. Sometimes love just loses in a slow burn game. Words become weapons, silence builds the wall. By the time somebody reaches out, nobody hears the call. One more slam door, one more tear to mop, then life makes the bass drop. Life's like a lollipop, sweet until the clock stops. Kids in the middle while the tears never stop. Papers on the table, signatures get dropped, and the judge hits the wood, and life makes the bass drop. Maybe forever was never meant to be easy. Maybe love isn't measured by how it starts. Maybe it's measured by who keeps showing up when our music isn't pretty anymore. We're all chasing castles drawn against the sky, looking for the one who'll stand the test of time. Trying on forever like a glass slipper's glow, hoping it'll fit everywhere we choose to go. We're all waiting on that kiss that wakes the soul at night, believing love can somehow always make things right. Everybody dreams of a happily ever after. That's the story every little heart runs after. Some make it through the fire hand in hand, side by side. Some lose their way somewhere along the ride. It doesn't mean a dream was foolish from the start. Sometimes life is harder than a hopeful heart. So if you find somebody, don't just chase the spark. Choose them in the daylight and choose them in the dark. Cause fairy tales don't end when the credits finally drop. They live or die before life makes the bass drop. We all grow up believing there's someone whose slipper fits just right, someone whose kiss can wake a sleeping heart. Maybe happily ever after isn't finding the perfect person. Maybe it's finding two imperfect people who keep choosing each other, even when life tries to make the bass drop.